Hi everyone, it's Diane Evans here with stampinwithdiane.com. I'm an independent Canadian Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the interior of British Columbia, so welcome to my YouTube. If you are watching through YouTube, make sure that you're subscribed just down below here, or welcome to my Facebook page and my group. This is my Wednesday. This is my Mystery Wednesday. Now, I know a lot of different demonstrators do mysteries. They do it all different ways. I don't give measurements. I don't do anything like that. What I do is I pick some things that you will probably have in your craft room. And I'm hoping that what that would do is basically, you can use it and you can enter into my challenges. By entering into my challenges onto my Facebook group, and there's a link down below here, if you enter into that, you could get picked on a random draw. And if you live in Canada, it would be a product. And if you live outside of Canada, it could be a tutorial. So I think just last month, there was somebody that lived in Canada, and there was somebody that lived outside of Canada. So hello, Mary Jo. New York. Oh my goodness, you are at 6 o'clock your time. Good on you. Thank you very much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. Now remember, if you don't like it when I'm talking with different people, you can always watch this on a replay. You can scoot on by that part. But honestly, it's the people that watch me that they inspire me, and they also help me with different designing decisions. So I do appreciate that. So the mystery clues today are a tag, or you could use a tag to make into a card, Christmas, and texture. So let's see where this takes us. I had bought something and I hadn't used it, and I'm going, oh my goodness, I've got to do something with this. So that's why I kind of picked this, because I need to use my stuff as well. All right, so let's go on down to my desktop here. Hello, Felicia. Okay, so I have not used my Christmas labels, and I don't know why. I honestly don't know why I have not. But we're going to start using it, and I'm going to start using it more and more often, because pretty soon it's going to be where we might even see this on the last chance list, right? And this one, the Greetings of the Seasons dies. I sure hope this stays and carries over. This is an online exclusive though. So this is something that, even though if the catalog is there and they're still available, you can still get this. So I'm going to use this and this. Now, originally I was going to use, go in and use the Sophisticated Sled, but in this creative chaos, I cannot find it. It has been a whirlwind in here, and it's going to continue to be a whirlwind until after the weekend. So, yeah, it's just going to be one of those things. All right, so I have the Christmas labels. I have this, so I'm going to use this big one, and we are going to do tags. Now, whether they're going to be tags that you're going to put on your parcels, or whether they're going to be tags that you put onto a card, I don't know. All right. My favorite colors of Christmas are red, gold, green, and the very vanilla. So I went, and I don't know if I'm going to use this as a card, so let's just put this off to the side. Now, you know that I'm in love with that Winter Treetops, this designer series paper, this one, the Nests of Winter designer series paper. There is so many things you can do with it. It doesn't necessarily have to be winter, or it doesn't necessarily have to be Christmas, but I'm going to make it into a Christmas one, that's for sure. All right, so I have gone ahead and cut out a bunch of these, so I'm going to use some of my cutting, and it looks like I'm getting really low, so I'm going to have to start cutting some more of those, it looks like. All right, so I used that from the Greetings of the Season. I used the large one, and I cut a tag out of cherry cobbler, and I ran it through the textured brick, And then I also did this one, which is the Distressed Designer Series paper. Now, this is where I could do my writing on. I think I might even just leave it, so I'm not going to attach it together, where normally I would attach that. But I think what I can do is, and oh, look at that. That's got a lot of stuff on the back. I think at that point, that's when I could write onto the back and do that. Hello, Marjorie. All right, so I decided that I'm going to use this chickadee. I love this red one. So we're going to use that. And then on this tag here, because I wanted to use this particular saying, it says, create the holidays in all the ways, which corresponds with this particular die cut. So I cut those in a couple of different colors because I don't know what color I'm going to use. And then they have all these other tags that go with these different ones. This one's really nice. Merry Christmas to you. It's hot cocoa day. Oh, that would have been really good on that hot chocolate thing that I did the other day. See, by not using it, I didn't realize I had it. So awesome. Okay, so I've got it in a very vanilla. I've got it in cherry cobbler, and I've got it in gold. And I thought, and you know what, I'm thinking, and I've gone ahead and I just stamped this, and I want to see how this would actually look. And I was so tired after my class last night, and I almost hit a deer. Marjorie would know what it's like with all the deer on this road out to where I live, but I had to slam on my brakes, and yeah, I'm still thinking about that poor thing. Well, it did make it across the road, so we were okay. All right, so what I thought you could do, and I just thought I'd do this with this particular one. See how this could go, where if I cut that part out, then I would have this. Let me see if this will work. I don't know. I haven't tried it, so we're just going to see on a dummy if this is going to work or not. Yeah, so I was very fortunate that I didn't hit the deer last night. And fortunate for the deer as well, right? Now, do I want to try to take this off? Let's see how this is going to work. It might not. Might be something I should have played with before. But I like if you can see me where I'm doing all these different things. Let me just, this kind of has a guide with it, and I'll just try that. So, there we go. I'm just going to see if this would work. Like, would I be able to get away? Whoops, that we would definitely want on there. Would I be able to get away with having this over something? We'll see how that works. It would work. It would work. So I could have this gold going over top of one of these other ones. Do I want to try that? I think this gold on there would be so pretty because of this distressed gold, but it's a lot of gold. You know what? I think I'll leave that for now, but that's giving you an idea. Now, what I wanted to do was I actually wanted to emboss on this particular, on the gold itself, and we'll see how much it shows up. If not, we may have to do gold embossing onto the red, and I think it probably will be the red, but I want to see what it's going to look like onto the gold. So, say always an experiment, right? Okay, so I'm coming in with my paper piercing mat, and let's see, that gold, it's had the embossing buddy on it, and I'm just going to fit that right in there like so. You have to be careful when you go onto foil, and I have a funny feeling that went and it slid on there. It might be okay. We'll give it a try anyways. But because it is the foil, it does tend to slide. but you can emboss on fold, like you saw that you could emboss on gold. Plus also you can emboss on your glimmer paper, right? So how many of you are demonstrators out there? I have hit it dear. I have. I totaled my car. It was on the number 5 highway when I lived in Raleigh. And yeah, I totaled it. So I'm very cautious. And I was driving slow enough last night, but obviously not slow enough. The deer was going at a good clip right across the road, and it's a 4-lane. It's not a highway, but it might as well be for the speed that everyone goes. So I would be heartbroken if I had done something to the deer. So, all right, so I'm just going to heat set this, and then we're going to see how it's going to look in the red. And I'll let you guys help me make the choice on this particular one. But it looks quite nice when it's on the gold itself. There we go. So we'll show you that one. See how that works. Looks really pretty in there. And then, like I say, that can go onto here, and that might be an okay thing onto there. And then let's do it in the red, and then you guys can pick which one you like the best. Oh, that's a really powdery embossing folder. Embossing buddy. Oh my goodness, I can't even talk today. Yeah, so I don't know how many of you are demonstrators. Okay, Felicia, you're a demonstrator. Marjorie, you are. Mary Jo, you are. So what did you think of the new catalog? I think that's the most exciting thing, is getting to see all the stuff. And also, I don't know if a lot of people got to see the new online exclusives that are also coming out for us to pre-purchase. So, and the celebration, and oh my goodness, it's everything. Lots of fun. So this one might even be the one to go with, because it's just a bit of different stuff there. But yes, lots of good stuff. All right. So I have that like that. And I think what I'll do is I'll come in with my silicone mat. This has a, underneath this is a self-healing mat. And I can always smell a bit of it cooking when it's underneath there. Yes, it's always exciting. I love new catalogs, that's for sure. It's actually one of the reasons why I signed up. And my team, right, Marjorie, knows how much I get so excited about new stuff. There. So, like I say, it's now going to be a matter of which one you like. All right, so let's go here. Now, this, I am actually going to cut off these sprigs on here as well. And I'm going to actually probably use them somewhere. But I just figured that that's underneath here. Now, do we want to go with this? So when I do this, this will go across here, and then I'll put some of these sprigs on there. Or do I want to go with this one? I know the route that I'm going. So this one or this one? What do you think? It's probably harder to see it not on anyways. So what I thought could even happen with this can even go right here. Get a bit more sprig on there. Yes, Marjorie, I get so excited, don't I? Yes, I know I was on an accountability group the other day, and Brian showed the outside of the celebration and a couple of things in the celebration catalog. And it was, I got so excited on the screen. He points out, he says, well, at least Diane's excited. I would be just awful if I worked at Stampin' Up, because I'd see all this stuff and then I would so that's going to go on. Oops, you know what? I don't want to do that yet. I want to do something else. So you want the red, the red, the red. Well, that's exactly where I was going, but I wasn't going to say anything. Now this is part of an online exclusive as well. This is the gold thread. It does unwind very easily, so I strongly suggest that you put, when it comes to this thread, is to put a slit down there. Oh, you can get this online exclusives, that's right. And it came with the Valentine's one. All right, so I'm just going to actually, you know what? I'm going to do what I've been doing lately. I'm just going to come in and tie a very big bow. And it's kind of a weird sort of bow. And if I put this down here, see how that's going to look? And you're not going to really see that it's a bow underneath. See what I mean? And then I can just tuck this back underneath there. Go. And a bit underneath here as well. All right. I agree, Marjorie. Our team is the best. Okay, so we're going to go with the cherry cobbler. This would have been nice with that gold. Like I say, you know how that was like that. See how that would have been really kind of nice. So I'm going to see how that gold's going to look on there. Okay, so let's go ahead and put that on with dimensionals as well. Yeah, it's pretty exciting times when you get to see the catalogs, that's for sure. I'm just going to put that on an angle. And I'm going to come in and I'm actually going to put this little piece. I want to put this on here. I want to get some of that. You know what? I can put it underneath here. All the things you throw underneath these things there. That gives more. So I'll put some blue on there. We go. Okay, so today's Wednesday. Tomorrow is Thursday, and it's my Now What series. And I was really hoping that my paper pumpkin would come, but obviously it's not going to be there. All right, so we've got that. And, you know, for a tag, you do need to have something to tie it together. So I'm going to come in with this beautiful cherry cobbler and gold ribbon. I always get so upset when the Christmas catalog and product is done, because all the beautiful ribbon and the golds and everything else are gone. So, all right, so I'm just going to put this one through there. Whoops. Now, all right, that, and we'll put this underneath there as well. So we've got the texture, we've got a tag, and we've got Christmas, right? And actually, this could be for any of the different Christmas holidays, right? Or the holidays that are around there. Like, it doesn't necessarily have to be Christmas. It can be some different things. I don't know. I should ask my friend if it would work also for the Hanukkah sort of thing. Probably not. I think a tag also made with the Light the Year, that beautiful lantern, would be also amazing. I've got to put this through. I'm having issues. There we go. There we go. So that's just going to go like that. And then I'm going to show you how you can do this. I'm using all the red up. I'm not using the white. And that's the sad part. I got to figure out a way to use the white. I think the white has gold on it. I thought it would be kind of nice too. And I don't want that in a bow. And I'm going to come in and just cut that. And also the Pretty Peacock one. Believe it or not, I haven't even used any of the Pretty Peacock one, which is unusual for me. All right. So, you know, I do like it. All right. So let's go ahead And if we want, now I can go and put this onto a card. So I'll show you how that can go onto a card. So this is just the 4 1/4 by 11. And then I've just got some very vanilla. And see how this would look here. See how that? Now, honestly, I think if we were going to do a card like that, I think it would be really, really nice to basically also distress this again, also with the tile one or the brick one. Or the distressed tile would look good there too. So, but I'm going to leave it as a tag. But like I say, you can turn around and use it that way. Remember that I think this would be really nice if the gold is around there, similar to this. Like this, you know, but in the gold, I think it would be really nice. There's nothing nicer than red and the gold. And also, I really like the mossy meadow as well. All right, so I hope you enjoyed that. If you like that, give me the thumbs up, share my video. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget about the 3-day seasonal sale. And hi, Judy. I just want to reach out about that sale. It says 20% off bundles. It's not an additional 20%. It's the 10% bundle from the annual catalog plus an additional 10%. I know people have reached out to me on that, so I wanted to clarify that. The other thing is let's see, what else is there? There's, yeah, but this sale goes on for 3 days. I'm thinking there's going to be some things that are going to sell out, but honestly, if you need cardstock, I would strongly suggest to stock up on your cardstock. Blends. I replaced a lot of my blends because they were not... They were bad. I should have been throwing them out. I'm just very, very slow at throwing stuff out, and I've got to get better at that. Paper blends, designer series papers at 20%. So it's a great time to stock up. And yeah. So also, what else is there? My festive finishing touches is a class that is coming November the 30th. We're going to be doing a really cool box that is a thing to give tags away, plus also a really neat way of doing your ribbon. I love this class. It's part of one of my specialty classes, because now what I'm doing are specialty classes that are featured around a holiday, but they're ones that you can come for 4 hours, and we're going to have snacks, and we're going to be making tags. We're making tags in this one. We're making, we're going to do a couple of ornaments. Not the ones that are already in the tags, some other ornaments, and probably a gift card or two. So anyways, it's a specialty class that's just, when I say festive finishing touches, they're all the finishing things that you need at that point. All right, you guys, remember to crate, because it's great for the soul. We will see you tomorrow at 4:15 Pacific time. And remember to crate, because it's great for the soul.